My name's Katie, and this video is based off the look of Ethel Cain. And in case you don't know who Ethel Cain is, her real name is Hayden, and she has a last name that I'm scared to pronounce. And she's an American singer-songwriter who is simply just amazing. And you might be thinking, if her name's Hayden, why is she Ethel Cain? Where did Ethel Cain come from? Well, Ethel Cain is the character she made. That is what her songs are all about. It's about this character of Ethel Cain. And she got the last name Cain from a biblical story from the book of Genesis, which goes as follows. The first son of Adam and Eve, Cain, who became the first murderer ever after killing his brother Abel out of jealousy because God favored Abel's offering over his. God then exiled Cain and cursed him to be a wanderer. And it kind of foreshadows what happens to the character of Ethel Cain. Especially in her first debut album, which came out in 2022, Preacher's Daughter, which is actually the only album of hers I've ever listened to. That and her song Crush, which is how I found her, was through that song. But I want to give you a synopsis on the concept album of Preacher's Daughter. In case you don't know what a concept album is, it's basically an album that's almost like a movie, but just audio, if that makes sense. So it's a whole story from start to end told through song. There's 13 tracks on the album, and it is legendary. And I definitely recommend, as much as I want to gatekeep, I definitely recommend. So the synopsis is, The Preacher's Daughter is a story about a woman, Ethel Cain, who sings about her small southern town where she endured heavy abuse from her family, especially her father, who's a preacher, her first lover, Willoughby Tucker, who abandoned her, her second lover, Logan Phelps, who died in a police shootout while Ethel was hiding in a bin, and her third lover, Isaiah Abraham, who runs away with her, drugs her, sells her into prostitution, and then cannibalizes her, where she meets her end. And it is like, oh my god, it's actually the best album ever. My favorite tracks, personally, are Thoroughfare, American Teenager, and Sun-Bleached Flies. And because I love this album so much, and it's just pure poetry, I decided to pick out one line from each song that was my favorite. So I'm gonna present you each line now. Jesus can always reject his father, but he cannot escape his mother's blood. Jesus, if you're there, why do I feel alone in this room with you? 'Cause you were the only one I was never scared to tell I hurt. I haven't spoken to my daddy in a long, long time. Heaven hath no fury like a woman scorned. I am poison in the water and unhappy, little girl who needs her daddy real bad. Love's never meant much to me, but I'll come with you if you're sure it's what you need. If it feels good, then it can't be bad. Even the iron still fears the rot. If it's meant to be, then it will be. Mama, just know that I love you, and I'll see you when you get here. Like, holy shit. You know, it's just like, she's like, Hayden writes, like, is the only writer on, all of her albums. I think all of her albums. Maybe just her early stuff. I don't know what she's doing nowadays, but I want to actually go back, if you remember me talking about her first lover, Willoughby Tucker. So the story is that they met during the third song, House in Nebraska, which is about him. And it was kind of like almost escapism. And they're very young and horny. And so they would kind of run away a bit to this house in Nebraska together and do crazy things on the second floor. And one of the craziest plot twists of all time is in one of the ending songs, Sun Bleached Flies, when she had already passed away. She says at the end, "I'm still praying for that house in Nebraska." Isn't that crazy? Sun Bleached Flies is just like, I think, one of my favorite songs ever. Like, I've really, gained the motto, if it's meant to be, then it will be. I remember I was auditioning for a play. And I kept just telling myself to cope while I was waiting to see if I got the role or not. I just kept telling myself, if it's meant to be, then it will be. You know? And I feel like ever since I've kind of been using it. It's a nice sort of sentiment. Another line that I love from that song is the choir, choir heartfelt singing, "God loves you, but not enough to save you. So baby girl, good luck taking care of yourself." Like, holy shit, I'll just die then. I'll just die, Ethel, that's okay. Hayden, what the fuck? And that song is just so beautiful. I love it so much. But Thoroughfare is definitely my most listened to. I love everything about that song. I love, especially the end bit where it's just a minute. No, it's 2 minutes of just little, what's the word when it's not ad-libbing, but it's just when they just they're not actually saying words, they're kind of just dying, you know? There's a word for it. But yeah, the way I said I discovered Ethel through the song Crush, and the story behind that is I was very deep into a Lewis Pullman phase. I still low-key am, but at the heights of the phase this summer, I was watching a lot of edits, and people would usually edit him to that song and be like, it's so, he's so Ethel Cain coded, and I'm like, I will do anything to consume Lewis Pullman vibes. So I started listening to Crush by Ethel Cain, and it ended up being my second most listened to song on Spotify. So thank you, Lewis Pullman. It's annoying that I can't make, a lot of videos about, my favorite males. Because Lewis Pullman don't be having a signature makeup look. Because I thought about it earlier, I was like, I'd love to do something Hosier related. But I don't know what. What do I do with that? Do I just let my hair down and just be like, yeah, I'm Hosier? You know? Anyway. Back on Willoughby Tucker again. This summer, she actually released a new album. She has 3 albums, by the way. She has Preacher's Daughter, then she has Perverts, which she released in, I think, 2025. No. Yeah, 2025. And then Willoughby Tucker, I Will Always Love You, which is sort of, obviously it goes back to and explains more of that storyline. And I've only actually listened to one song off of it, which is Dust Bowl. And I think Dust Bowl might be, the best song ever. That drop that beat drop, holy shit. Like, for a while, my whole TikTok For You page was just videos of her performing it live. And the way the lights go, like, fucking crazy. It's like, get me in that crowd right now. I need to go to an Ethel Cain concert. But I'm also kind of scared of Ethel Cain concerts, because, like, there's a lot of, like, I feel like usually, like, Ethel sometimes will be given up and just will leave the stage early, or like the set list will just be like bad, and she, like I wish I could go to just a Preacher's Daughter, like just see the whole album live. That would be so good. But I was not a fan in 2022, so whoopsies. I'm glad I wasn't. I would have been far too young to be listening to this stuff when I was 20. Not when I was 22. Back in 2022. Yeah. I want to get, like, some Ethel Cain merch or something. I don't have a single thing. But I love her. And she kind of scares me. You might know her from her YouTube videos, which I actually have never watched, but I really need to lock into. Where she made a video about her favorite types of gay porn. Or the one of her, like, playing whatever that fucking weird-ass instrument was.
I'm not coked out.
When the chow is tea but the finna is gag, sis, I'm dead as a child. Hello very much. My name is Hayden Anadonia, and today I'm going to be rating my favorite types of gay porn.
So you might know her from that. Anyway, as you can see, I look very deprived of everything, just like Ethel. And I'm drawing on the her real life tattoos with eyeliner. Actually, I did some research into what that, like, the forehead tattoo she has is. It was, like, a friend of hers did it. With, like, a stick and poke tattoo. And, like, one side means, like, it's, like, Latin. And one side is Gabriel, and then the other side is, like, some sort of, like, evil. I can't remember. I looked it up last night. But yeah. Anyway, after I did this, I went and I watched Alvin and Chipmunks The Squeakquel with my family. In the makeup still. Because that's the real Ethel Cain way. Anyway. See, doesn't it look so cool? Like, I was literally born to look like this. Y'all don't get it. I was born to look like this. I was born to be Ethel Cain. Anywho, thank you so much for watching and listening to me rant. Love you guys. Bye!